my God.
Lucas, it felt too costumey. Akai, your materials got the best of you. Lucas, you're out.
On guard. Ben.
It's very chaotic. It's like an actual duel happening in front of us. I'm like, what is going on?
This is awesome. I've never fenced. I've never seen any type of like fencing. I've played like Wii Sports, but like that's not fencing.
Surprise!
It's Tim. Tim Gunn is fencing. It's the coolest thing ever. It makes him even more awesome.
Good morning, designers. Did our little fencing bout surprise you? Well, I am honored to introduce you to this gentleman. Three-time Olympian and Olympic silver medalist Tim Morehouse.
Thank you.
Bravo.
On guard designers, I am saluting you to show you honor and respect. I'm so honored to be here today with a group of such talented prodigies.
Having an Olympic medalist here, that's insane. And I'm really excited to see what the challenge is.
Designers, I first met Tim 9 months ago. He had just opened his own fencing club, and I made a date to visit his club, and unexpectedly, I became overcome with inspiration. And I blurted out, "May I be your oldest student?"
And guys, I can tell you, Tim is a great example of when you're pushed out of your comfort zone, great things can happen.
Today, designers, we're going to push you out of your comfort zone.
It makes me feel nervous because I like my comfort zone. It's comfortable in my comfort zone because it is a comfort zone, so it should be comfortable for you.
We're calling this challenge On Guard to Avant-Garde.
I came to this competition hoping and praying that there would be an avant-garde challenge because I love avant-garde. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm pumped.
I have no idea how to do avant-garde. Like, what is even avant-garde?
You will create an avant-garde look inspired by the fencing uniform and armor. And it's going to be your first team challenge.
Oh, God.
It's a team challenge. God. It's a team. I can't even. Oh, my God.
You will be working in teams of 2 to design one look. Are you ready to see the button bag for the first time all season? Our first team member is Hawa. Hawa, your team member is Akai.
I'm like, great, because we were just both at the bottom, so this is going to be very interesting.
The first member of the next team is Cartier. Cartier, you are paired with Izzy. Our next team is Allie and Chelsea.
Oh, hey! I get Chelsea. She's always got super cool, really big ideas, so it's really exciting.
Well, our next team doesn't have to be moved at all. It's Chris and Renee. And our last team doesn't need to be moved either. It's Molly and Tyler. My baby.
I'm really excited because he did just win last challenge. So I feel like he's really strong doing avant-garde and doing unconventional.
So we have our teams, and now you will have time to get a closer look at the uniforms and the armor. and to sketch. We will then head to Mood, where each team has a budget of $300, all right? So your sketching and closer inspection time starts right now.
Thank you. Thank you. We could do something like with the leather or something, and we could do like armor. Oh, pants. Okay, wait. For our design, we are doing high-waisted pants, and then we're doing these huge spiky sleeves. I am hoping that my design style will show through on this design. I am Mormon, and I don't like to show lots of skin. The kind of person I'm designing for is someone who wants to feel beautiful in their own way.
Yeah, I think we should do that. That's so cool.
We don't want anything that's too literal that like actually looks like you could go fencing in it. Oh, I'm starting to like this over pants.
Yeah.
Me and Cartier are making a fencing-inspired like suit dress and then like a really cool pair of pants.
I like the brown uniform. Closed off, structured. I don't think it needs a closure since it's going to be open, so I think maybe... Okay, you'll sketch. We can talk about it after.
I'm sorry, no.
This is an awful sketch.
No, don't worry.
Let's start over.
Being on Howard's team, I feel pretty okay with it, but me and Howard do have very different design styles. And seeing avant-garde looks, but I really never did it before. I don't know what we could possibly come up with if we don't compromise well. It could look like a roach that got ran over by a car that fell in the sewer that a horse ate, and the horse pooped it out, and then it fell on a mannequin. That's how bad it could possibly be.
For your fencing gear, is it always just black and white?
It's traditionally actually white.
White,
because
okay.
they wanted to see the blood.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's perfect. After talking to Tim, I had an idea for making straps along the arms. I wanted them to be red to have a bloody feel.
So like maybe a high neck.
High neck. And then underneath, I want it to be like big, like a huge skirt.
Yeah.
How the heck are we gonna do all of this?
We'll figure it out.
All right, design team, we are going to Mood, okay? Off we go.
Good luck, designers.
Howard's idea was to split up because he didn't think that we will have enough time. He gave me a list of what I needed to get, and then she had a list of what he needed to get.
Me and Molly, we stick together. We instantly run to the industrial felt.
So dark gray is going to be the pants, and then that's going to be the panel. I like that.
We want to make like oversized coat and unbelievably like wide-legged pant. We're definitely both excited with the idea that we came with.
Oh, there you are.
I found this. This. That was $8 a yard.
How many yards did you get?
I got 8.
Designers, you have 5 minutes remaining.
Okay. You put everything right here.
Okay.
Did you not see any other color in that?
That looks nice with that because it's that cream and the red, and then it also looks cool with this fabric.
Oh, we're totally forgot about getting in a birthday. Where'd she go?
I feel like right now I am the boss in this team. I think it's because he's a bit younger. This is for the next grade.
Yeah.
I'm just hovering over him, telling him what to do, kind of like being his mom, like, get this, get that. I mean, I don't really want to do that, but we have to get the right fabric.
Thank you, everyone,
Thanks,
who helped
guys.
us in this process of getting fabric.
Designers, time is up.
All right, thank you.
Let's head back to the workroom. Thank you, Mood. Bye, Swatch. I can tell that you have already found the structural materials there to help you build shape and volume. And please take advantage of the Brothers Sewing and Embroidery Studio for this challenge. All right? Work hard, teams. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. So you're doing this, I'm doing the detailing, and then I do the pants.
What the poop am I doing?
This is my look this week.
Oh my god, so high fashion!
Me and Howard, we split our look into different pieces of what each of us are making. So I'm making a big puffy skirt, and then I am also making the collar.
Do you like the silhouette?
Yeah.
I first start working on the pants, and Tyler starts working on the jacket.
This felt is a workout on my hands.
Really?
Tyler, how does it feel to have immunity?
It feels like 1,000 island sauce. It feels great. Having immunity is cool, but I want to win this avant-garde challenge, so I'm not riding on the horseback name immunity. No.
Let's see. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then 4.
Are we putting chicken wire under it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless you, Chris. Thank you.
I think I made it too tall. Or do you like it tall?
No, it needs to be 10 times shorter. Akai is still working on the neck, and I'm just so confused to what he's doing. I think I'm just overwhelmed with the fact that I don't understand avant-garde, and then my partner clearly doesn't understand it either. That's been taking a while.
Yeah, I'll just work on the big skirt.
What are you trying to do?
Because I think to make it stiffer.
You should make it first, then figure that out. Wait, you're making a Muslim pleat?
Oh no, Deb, this is for practice.
Oh, okay.
Do you need to do that?
How is micromanaging me right now? She's not my boss. We're supposed to be, partners.
Make sure it's a circle skirt. It would be easier if you just make a circle skirt.
I really do think Howard does not trust me at all.
Okay. How far are you on this dress?
He's almost done.
You should connect it all, because we really need to finish.
Yeah, I know.
And if Tim doesn't like it, I don't know what we're gonna do. I honestly just wish I had a different partner. I really wish I had a different partner.
Honestly, the heart's looking pretty decent. I think if we top stitch it.
Show it to me. Oh, that's nice.
Just like this.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Okay, so Allie, if they're good, we're gonna call it mine. If it's bad, we're just gonna... Thanks.
So halfway through the day, I'm not loving the look. I can't place my finger on why I'm not loving the look. You know, when you see something and you're just like, that's amazing. I'm not getting that feeling. That scares me. When people go to quinceañeras and the ruffles they have on their dress, are the arms gonna look too much like that? I just think we need something more dramatic in this. I'm really nervous about it. I need to love the look because I want to be able to defend it. Coming up.
She's going to look like a black stalk of asparagus. You're giving me that die scum die look.
I'm so proud of both of you. The execution is messy.
If you don't communicate, one of you's gonna go home.
Ooh, we have modern spy princess musketeer going on. Our challenge is to create a look that is avant-garde.
I think we got something really good, Izzy.
I hope they're bored by it though, because it's black. I'm tired of seeing black dresses on my runway.
Who is that an impression of?
I don't know.
That looks really good. Yeah. It's very fruiticolo. Sure. Do you know who that is?
No. How do you not know who Frida Kahlo?
That's not the woman with the fruit on her head.
No, that's Chiquita Bananas.
Hey! How are our design teams?
Not good.
Chelsea, Allie, how are you?
Okay, so this is in the future, and it's kind of like,
Listen, this avant-garde, it can be whenever you want it to be. And I think what you're doing right now is sensational. I love this.
you like this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I feel so much better.
Are you
now.
surprised?
I've been really, she's been nervous. I felt so down about it, and for him to say it's good is just like, woo, booster. And then for the pants, we're gonna continue the spike detailing on the sides.
Are you going to use a different scale on the legs?
I think they're gonna be a little smaller, right?
I agree with what you just said, because otherwise she's going to look like a black, I don't know, stalk of asparagus.
I'm not a big fan of asparagus, and especially for the inspiration for your garments. So we decide, yeah, that'd be smart to not make that.
Hi. How is this team? You're giving me that die scum die look.
This is just so confusing. Like, avant-garde doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, in a manner of speaking, you're right. This is not supposed to be easily wearable. Talk to me, what are the issues that you're having?
We already wasted like 1,000 hours.
You said wasted?
Cause like, I don't know, it took a really long time for Kai to finish the skirt, and he has to do another, well, we want to do this other
You
layer.
know it's the other layer, if we should use it or not.
Show me.
Like, gather and do like the same exact skirt and just like put it over it.
I get it. And by definition, it's going to give more volume. You need to go for it.
So it's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. You just need to build some drama here. You need some high impact. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
So our kind of theme is like basically the functionality of armor, and kind of the central part like of armor is like to protect our internal organs. So like I want to show the part. I've been working on the inside, and he's been working on the jacket.
On the coat.
At this point, you need to see how this functions as an overall look.
Okay.
We wanted it to be inspired by fencing, but not to be really literal about it.
It's not.
We kind of wanted to give it sort of this Victorian vibe, but also modern,
does
like
have it.
sporty vibe.
Okay. Is it avant-garde enough? And is it too wearable? We want drama here.
Okay.
All right.
So we kind of did an armor-inspired coat with the opening on the back to represent that the front is like a shield.
Oh, this is the front?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we have these black pants.
But overall, you like it?
I'm crazy about it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
Wow. Wow, wow.
I think everybody loves Molly and Tyler's look. You know when a look is good when you think, oh, why did I think of that?
All right, designers, I do not have the adequate words to tell you how excited I am about what's happening in here. Your models will be in soon, and we're going to have a fabulous runway show tomorrow. All right? I will see you in the morning.
All right, bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
If you rip it, I'm gonna kill you. Take it off. I'm gonna feel like Christopher Dickens. No, I'm trying to work.
What? What's working? I noticed that every single team in the workroom, besides mine, is getting along. They're laughing. They're finishing their work. Right now, me and Akai are the only ones who are struggling, and it's pretty depressing.
What shoes were we thinking of? Didn't we just go for black?
Okay, can you please finish the dress? Please. We have an hour and 30 minutes left.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be negative or anything, but this is the worst challenge ever.
Hello! We are your new designers.
Awesome, yeah, that's really cool.
The pants just need to be pulled in on the sides, and like it is exactly what we wanted.
Oh, perfect. I was not expecting that. I fit the shirt. It's actually fitting very perfectly, and I'm done with that. And Akai is still working on the skirt. Did you not leave a space for the zipper?
No. Oh, we were all peace signing? Do you have an Instagram? Bye.
Thank you. Sorry we didn't have much.
Bye, everyone.
How's she gonna get into that?
Tomorrow morning, she's gonna slide into it. I'm gonna quickly, invisibly sew it. And
You're gonna sew her in the dress.
I do that with all my models.
What if they look at our construction?
And they look at a construction.
I am very upset with Akai right now. We had so much other stuff to work on, and I had to do it by myself. You know what? Do whatever you want.
Don't worry about your top.
I'm done. I've been waiting for you this whole time.
It doesn't look done. It looks like toilet paper rolls.
Coming up.
Careful.
It looks like me in drag.
Flips the table.
You're gonna have to explain that to the judges, not me. I really don't care at this point.
I'm just in, like, shock because I didn't think Hal was that type of person. She started crying, making it look like I was doing something wrong to her, even though I wasn't. It's not a nice feeling. Do you want to talk to him? I needed somebody's advice.
You tell me how you're feeling.
Just frustrated at this point because she's keep on rushing me to finish the skirt. And I'm like, I'm just not done yet. And just a couple minutes ago, she just said, okay, then I'm done with the collar and the top.
I would, at this juncture, be inclined just to shut her out. Basically, you own the bottom, she owns the top.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Should the three of us have a conversation?
I think it would just be better if we just only us have a conversation.
Okay, I respect you.
It just feels like I'm tiptoeing around eggshells just to try not to get her even more mad than she
I know,
already is.
I know it's been difficult for you, and you've been a real statesman about it.
Thank you.
I don't want you to give up.
I know I don't want to give up.
Hooray! Music to my ears. I love hearing that. We move on in fashion, do we not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Talking to Tim did make me feel better. I'm gonna make sure the bottom fits the model perfectly, and we'll look great on the runway.
Like, he really wants us to, like, go big or go home.
Are you good with everything else? What do you have to do? I'm already done.
You're done?
I'm done.
Okay, guys, it's time to go.
I did the clothes.
Bye, mannequin.
Bye.
This gorgeous red lip on butter is called an upholstery. I'm gonna do a butterfly of blusher. So we're really gonna define the eye with the Union Jack Black. And lots of double-decker mascara. Wow, you just look spectacular.
Careful.
Hello, hello.
Now that we've gotten Tim's advice, I'm feeling really good about our design. I want to actually get critiqued by the judges because I haven't gotten to yet. I hope that our piece really does make it into the top.
Good morning, design teams.
Good morning, Miss Martin.
Your models have been in the Butter London Beauty Studio for their makeup, and when they are here, you will have 30 minutes to prep them for the runway. All right, everyone, I will see you soon. Thank you. Work hard. Bye.
See you soon, in like an hour or so.
More, actually.
Or more, actually.
These pants are very David Bowie.
David Bowie? I
Yeah.
don't really know anything about him.
What? You don't, you're saying what you don't know?
Is, I think.
Oh.
Kind of.
Cartier. You know who David Bowie is, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Molly doesn't.
He's dead.
Heard of him. I know that. That's how I heard of him.
That's how you heard of David Bowie?
Have you heard ground control to Major
I love
Tom?
that
Is that
song.
what it is?
No, I've never even heard of that.
Ah! Flips the table.
Can you be like less rugged looking?
I know.
It looks like me in drag.
Hopefully this works, because we don't have a lot of time to fix it. Oh, girl, she's a fancy princess. Oh, we reached avant-garde status.
Akai, what happened to the organza on the outside?
I didn't like it on the outside. It just did not look right to me.
But Tim suggested that it go on the outside.
Yeah, but that was his opinion. We're the designers. He just a mentor to give us
So you didn't
advice.
tell me you're putting it on the inside, though.
Well, yeah, but then he said the best bet is for you to work on the top and me to work on the bottom.
I'm just asking why you didn't tell me you were putting it in the inside before you put it in the inside. That was random. I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, but you weren't listening to me
I
anyways.
was listening to you. We weren't talking, so what was there to listen to?
I was trying to talk to you, just ignoring it.
No, I'm not dumb. I remember if you would talk to me or not.
And the only reason why you don't remember is because you weren't trying to listen to me.
No, the only reason I don't remember is because it didn't happen.
Akai's blaming Hawa, and Hawa's blaming Akai, but like in reality, it's both of their faults because neither of them really communicated. I don't know what's happening, but it's juicy.
You're gonna have to explain that to the judges, not me. I really don't care at this point. I don't want it to seem like I hate Akai. He doesn't want to listen to Tim. He doesn't want to listen to me. And I want my work to look good, and he can do whatever he wants.
First thing first, I followed you on Instagram. It's lit. All right, so we're just finishing this up a little bit.
I'm gonna trim a string. I see really fast.
It's been unbelievably like easy working with Molly.
I love this. This is great.
I think it's really rare when you can actually put like a sketch onto a mannequin and like it be exactly what you want.
My partner's not listening to me, so this is why this doesn't even work at all.
Hawa is very stressed out. She always seems to be very happy and bubbly. But then she realized, like, maybe Akai couldn't really finish, so she was, like, crying. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Design teams, in 10 minutes, you and your models and I are going down to the runway, okay? All right, everyone, 10 minutes.
Perfect.
This look is not going to be anywhere near the bottom. Yeah, I don't think so either. Hala and Akai's look is definitely confusing. It's just like a blur of a mess. Izzy and Cardi's look is just more of a safe avant-garde for me. Molly and Tyler are definitely still the two to beat, but I'm gonna win this challenge. I like to blindly believe in myself and then be proved wrong.
All right, design teams and models, let's head down to the runway, everyone. Off we go.
There's a possibility we could have like a spot in the bottom, but I'm not gonna go home because I'm gonna defend myself on a runway. It may seem like I'm throwing her under the bus and I don't want to do that, but if I'm gonna have to do that to stay in the competition, I will.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the runway. You know the deal. In fashion, one day you're in, and the next day you're out. There are 10 of you here, and after tonight, there'll only be 9. This was your first team challenge. How was that for you guys?
Good. Yeah.
You were also treated to an impromptu fencing bout between Olympian Tim Morehouse and our very own Tim Gunn. Tim, I'm impressed that you've taken up fencing.
Hannah, I've never felt more invigorated and alive.
This was an avant-garde challenge. Each team was to create one avant-garde look inspired by fencing and armor. Tyler, you won the last challenge, so you cannot be eliminated and you have immunity.
Thank you.
Let's say hello to our wonderful judges. First, we have CFDA designer Christian Siriano.
Hello, everyone.
Fashion critic, author, and designer herself, Kelly Osborne. Hello, designers. And fashion director for Cosmopolitan and 17 magazines, Aya Kanai.
Hello.
Also, we have Tim Gunn here for the runway. Now, Tim won't be judging your looks, but he does have one Tim Gunn save. That means that if at some point during the competition he disagrees with us, he can bring the eliminated designer back into the competition. Okay, it's time for the show.
It looks so amazing. Both of us are really proud of our look. I'm just happy that we were able to make something we're in love with.
I'm so proud.
It turned out better than I ever thought it would. The gladiator, warrior, princess, and I kind of just wanted to make that come to life, but in a very modern way.
This is going to be a hard journey.
I'm living for my look. It's avant-garde. It's cool. You can see the fencing inspiration in the armor. It's just amazing. Me and Chris worked so well hand in hand that my voice was reached in it and so was his, and I think it looks great walking down the runway.
I am feeling so nervous. I can just see the construction for where I'm sitting. As a whole, I'm not feeling confident about my look.
Right. I'm happy that we did get something on the model, but it's not really a whole entire look, just different things on one model.
I'm so proud. We've got 3 pieces that go together perfectly.
Looks so good.
Kind of nervous. Everyone's look is really impressive and they're so bright, and I just don't know if ours is really that exciting.
Wow.
You better work that, honey. I feel great because I know we put a lot of work into this. We worked really well together, and I think it is definitely a winning look.
Wicked.
It has such a wow factor. It looks like something you'd see in a high fashion magazine. I think Tyler and I definitely have a chance of winning this challenge. Designers, the runway show today was amazing. If I call your name, please step forward. Cartier and Izzy, you're both safe.
Avant-garde is scary. Don't do it.
Congratulations, you guys are both safe and you can leave the runway.
Bye. Thank you guys so much.
The rest of you have the highest and the lowest scores. A member from the winning team will be the winner, and a member from the losing team will unfortunately be out. Coming up,
I'm so proud of both of you.
I just think as a whole, it wasn't avant-garde.
You guys really knocked it out of the park.
That ugly skirt, what are we gonna do?
what was it about the top that was so interesting?
So hard.
The winner of Project Runway Junior will receive a full scholarship to the prestigious FIDM in California, a complete home sewing and crafting studio, plus the Dream Machine, all courtesy of Brother, a feature in 17 magazine, and a $25,000 cash prize to help launch their line. Also, Butter London will supply a year's worth of products and the opportunity to consult with Butter London to create a limited edition nail color collection. And styles from their finale collection will be manufactured by Los Angeles development house Lefty Production Company. The rest of you have the highest and the lowest scores. A member from the winning team will be the winner, and a member from the losing team will unfortunately be out. Okay, let's bring out your models. Allie, Chelsea, tell us about your look and your inspiration.
Okay, so our inspiration was kind of like fencing in the future, and so this is a fencing gladiator. Chelsea drafted the headpiece and the top, and then I drafted the pants. She made them and made the sleeves.
So it was a real collaboration.
Yeah.
I love your look. The two of you guys in your sweet little like fit and flare and like shift dress next to your gladiator. It's like a peek inside your imagination. You guys really achieved what an avant-garde challenge should be about. I'm so proud of both of you.
Thank you.
I like the texture between the pants and the leather. I mean, it is avant-garde. And it's still sexy, too.
Yeah. I know you used all black, and I'm loving it because you had this amazing shape.
I imagine in the future going into a fencing studio and seeing all the women and men in these outfits. That would be amazing. Like, I would just want to be there every day and fence in this outfit. I love a stretchy, right?
Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Chelsea.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hawa, Akai, tell us about your look and your inspiration.
So we were inspired by medieval armor and also fencing. The collar is supposed to represent a helmet. The shirt with the straps for the arms is supposed to represent blood, because back in the day they would have white because they wanted to see the blood when they got hit.
And who did what in this look?
I did the skirt, the bottom piece, and Howard did the top piece.
I definitely think that you have a lot of
problems with the construction, but I think the straps on her arms and now hearing the story of that, I think is actually really beautiful and very interesting.
Yeah.
When you break it down for us, it does definitely have all that meaning. That said, the execution is messy.
I mean, how were you guys as a team?
We, I guess you could say, split up.
Meaning like you had a bit of an argument and then went to different rooms?
No, I said I was going to work on the shirt. He was going to work on the skirt. That was our set plan in the first place.
No, actually, our set plan was that I was going to do the collar and I was going to do the skirt.
Well, the thing is, the skirt did take a little while to finish. That's why I just decided to work on the collar.
I think we get it.
I know how hard it is to work in teams, but in the fashion world, you never ever work alone.
Your communication throughout this project wasn't great. I see like several different pieces. It still has to be an all-inclusive look. So if you don't communicate, one of you's gonna go home.
I know.
Chris, Renee, tell us about your look and your inspiration.
Okay, so our inspiration was terracotta soldiers and then the fencing, of course. And so my key part was kind of the bodysuit. I want to show the most important organ, which is the heart.
I did the coat, which is reminiscent of armor. On the back, there's a second heart to almost mirror the one in the front.
I'm absolutely obsessed with this jacket. I love the hood on it. The problem here is the jumpsuit looks a bit flat compared to how lush the fabric on the jacket looks.
Do you want to take off the coat so we can see the bodysuit? I just have a hard time with bodysuits like this because I don't think that that's where fashion is going anymore. To me, it feels a little dated. I just think as a whole, it wasn't avant-garde.
I think what's throwing me off is a bit the color. It does read to me a little bit costumey.
I think it's too safe for you guys.
Thank you.
Molly, Tyler, tell us about your look and your inspiration. We created a avant-garde coat and pant set. And we were inspired by the structure and power represented in the fencing suit. And then the neckline represents the mask.
It's a backwards coat, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Who did what in terms of this look?
For the most part, the coat is mine, the pants are hers.
If this look is the result of your very first collaboration, you guys should be designing together as a team for life. Your look was bold, innovative. You guys really knocked it out of the park.
I just love the wide-legged pants so much.
Thank you so much.
As they say, you're so in vogue with them.
This is one of those pieces that could be a historical archive in a show one day in a museum.
Thank you. That means a lot.
It really looked like you guys worked seamlessly together.
Yeah,
we did.
We worked unbelievably well together, I think.
We've enjoyed talking to all of you. We're going to take a closer look at your designs, talk amongst ourselves, and then we'll bring you back to the runway. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Tim.
How fabulous was that show?
Unbelievable.
I think it was the strongest avant-garde work in the whole history of Project Runway.
Amazing.
Shall we begin with Ala, wearing Tyler and Molly?
So cool.
I also love how the backwards shape of it is very well represented without it feeling wrong.
I feel like this should be on the runway in New York Fashion Week. Like, it's already there.
It's just so nice to see, like, young designers create something so forward-thinking.
Ya is wearing Chelsea and Ally.
And it looks so expensive and interesting.
It's so remarkable to me that those two little sweet fairies made something that is so powerful and hardcore.
I think this is kind of what an avant-garde challenge is all about.
Karina wearing Hawa and Akai.
Was it as much as a struggle as we perceived
Yes.
from the both of them?
Wasn't going well.
Who do you think struggled more?
They both did.
Let me tell you though, this is rough.
Yeah,
The armors are kind of what saves this.
100%. If the top was created by Hawa and the bottom by Akai, the result is like a mashup that doesn't make sense.
Just that is so much better.
Oh my God!
Hannah, you just saved it. We have G wearing Renee and Chris.
I just think now that I see this painting up close, it's tacky. It just doesn't feel fashion forward.
I love the color.
Red and black is so medieval times.
I feel like they could have gone even more extreme with it to make it cooler. To me, it just seems like it would be on a costume rack or something.
Judges, thank you so much.
Great job, guys.
I'm not ready to get rid of Renee or Chris. I feel like to me
have a
it's
lot
between
more to
Akai and Hawa. I want to keep Akai.
I know, but that ugly skirt, what are we gonna do?
What was it about the top that was so interesting?
Hawa, she's like designing toys, not designing clothes.
She's playing designer.
For Akai, I believe he has every best intention and every desire to do it. I just don't know if he can yet.
I think that he's just been overwhelmed a lot.
Yeah.
Both of them need more time, for sure.
Have we made our decision? Okay, let's bring it back out. Designers, that was an amazing runway show today. And that was some of the most impressive fashion to ever walk this runway. So you should be very, very proud of yourself. The 8 of you have the highest and the lowest scores. A member of the winning team will be the winner of this challenge. And a member from the losing team, unfortunately, will be out. The 8 of you have the highest and the lowest scores. A member of the winning team will be the winner of this challenge. And a member from the losing team, unfortunately, will be out. Molly and Tyler, you are the winning team. Congratulations.
I love it. Love you.
Thank you so much. We were wowed by your coat. It was simple, striking, and spectacular.
Aries and Pisces, what's up?
Tyler, as it seems, you are more responsible for the coat.
Yeah.
So you are the winner of this challenge. That means you have immunity for the second time.
Thank you guys so much. I feel great. I mean, this is my second win. In a lot of team challenges, you can sometimes get like lost and like they can't really see you. So I'm really happy that I showed the judges here to like slay the competition.
Tyler, Molly, Allie, Chelsea, Chris, and Renee, you're all safe. You can leave the runway.
Thank you so much.
Great job, guys. You guys did an amazing job.
Hawa, Kai, you are the losing team. And unfortunately, one of you will be out. You clearly struggled. You did not work well together, and it very much showed up in your look.
So hot.
Akai, I'm sorry you're out. Hawa, that means you're in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Making me cry, Kai. Kai, we just think that the team challenge wasn't a great experience for you. And unfortunately, it did show on the runway. Let me give you a hug. We're gonna miss you. Bye.
You're okay.
Being eliminated, I'm frustrated because I didn't have full control over my garment. Hawa wasn't a really cooperative team member, and if she was, I think it could have been very different.
Kai, how are you?
I'm, well,
Well, I hope you're going to feel better.